Okay, here I am in the studio, so to speak. This is the workshop that Eddie and I have carved out for ourselves down here in what used to be the old kitchen and dining area of this old abandoned house. What we're looking at is an 8-foot long fence that I built out of scrap parts from the house. I'm going to come around here. You can see the structure. It's made out of 2x4s. A lot of these 2x4s we pulled out from false ceilings that were installed, over this ceiling that's fire damaged. So anyway, we eventually we have to repair the fire damage, and so we had to pull down the false ceiling anyway. But it yielded all of these heavy 2x4s that are pretty high quality, and so I took some of them and made a structure in order to build a fence. And right now we're looking at the fence is just sitting in the workshop upside down. It's attached with 4 door hinges, and there's the gate, and there'll be a door jamb that'll be attached to the house. And so I'm going to walk around because I got a lot of satisfaction from building this fence and from building the gate that is attached to it. And right now, it looks like a very large kind of sculpture that is inside a studio, more or less. But it's a fence and a gate that's inside a workshop, to be precise. But I got a lot of creative satisfaction out of putting all of these boards together. I put the better boards in the front, and this is the corner, and around the corner the better boards are toward the front, what will be the front of the fence, and then they sort of decline in quality as we go back, and you can see that. And so in the next day or two, Eddie is going to go and get me some inexpensive olive green paint, and we're going to paint just the outside to unify it. I almost hate to paint the front because I like the way it looks, but it's a little conspicuous. It's a little rough to install, and we want it to look rather inconspicuous once it's outside. We don't want it to bring too much attention to itself. But we are going to leave the inside part. Oops, sorry about that. That's a little bit of glare. We're going to leave the inside part as it is. And the inside, which won't show from the street or the sidewalk, will show all of the basically the history and what happened with the fire in the house. All the boards that used to be white, those are the fire damaged boards from upstairs. And then these other boards were boards that we found just laying around in the backyard among the weeds and the debris and the trash. And so we put them all together, and now we've got a fence and a gate that we're going to install up in the east southeast corner of the house. Okay.